Hey Sagittarius, welcome to the new moon reading. Oh my gosh, I was like 10 minutes into this video and it just clicked off. This phone's going squirrely, y'all. So I hope this night finds you well, that you're feeling good, relaxed, into yourself. So Sagittarius, if you're looking for personals, you can find that link in the description box. And I haven't been doing live lately because I've just been struggling. I don't want to spend too much time talking because I've been struggling with the breathing. So anyways, we will get back on it when we get back on it. Right, Sag? I was even feeling better today, and now I'm drinking my mushroom coffee because Marty said I have to. And so let's get into the new moon energies. It's very much a good time to manifest. It is. But I am seeing a lot of releasing energy here for you, Sag. And you know what's interesting is that I feel like you will be releasing things all the way up to the full moon. So I don't feel like it's kind of like there's something starting and it's going to culminate during the full moon, and it's a good thing. It's a good thing because it's kind of saying, like with the blood moon, it's like you're halfway there, and it's telling you to keep going even though it's hard, right? But there's going to be signs, Sag, and Cancer is very intuitive. It's also very emotional and very sensitive. And so, you could find yourself, we all could, going through some emotional purging, and be careful with that. And it's doing something with Chiron, which makes it really, really healing, Sag, of wounds. But I do see, there is change coming. And I mean, it does take courage to keep going. And that's what it's telling you, especially if you started like a journey of healing and releasing some time ago. Like we have been doing this, haven't we, Sag? It takes courage to do that. It takes courage to walk away. It takes courage to let things go. And I feel like that is you because, like, underneath it all, like, already, right? That this cleansing is on you. You're like taking responsibility for what you have to let go of, what you have to cleanse. Yeah, wow. So there could still be some releasing for you. So typically during new moons, we think of it as manifesting. And it is. You should still do all of those things. You should, but, I feel like the new moon might be showing you something about what is coming to completion. So very much pay attention to the signs. Because, in my opinion, there is no more intuitive sign than Cancer. And so your intuition will be crazy. I've been having some wicked dreams. I don't even know what they're about. But let's get into it, Sag. Because underneath the deck was the Magician, the Three of Swords, and the Nine of Pentacles. It's like, wow. It kind of feels like you've been doing a lot of work in terms of, it could be financial. Like you could have been healing your financial condition. But like really working on your confidence, I feel like, it's so funny because everyone thinks Sagittarius is uber confident, and we are, but circumstances in life can kind of knock us down, and it feels like that's maybe what you're healing, because it can really create a lot of doubt within us, right? Amen, amen. So let's get on to it. So what can you expect Ace of Cups and the Wheel of Fortune. There is something happening here. You know, it kind of feels like it feels good to you. You very much are opening up. You could even be having a change of heart. But I actually feel as if you're opening up to new things. Because we're seeing the Two of Wands and the Queen of Cups here. I very much, and the Queen and King of Cups is here. Let me just say that. But I don't really, I just feel like maybe even in partnership, you're opening up more. You're considering new things or new types of people, you know, because with the Two of Wands, we plan for the future, but we get out of our way, you know, we get out of our comfort zone. And, you know, you could be doing a lot of sharing of your feelings. You really could. And it's coming from a place of, this doesn't even feel like romantic love. This feels like you kind of realizing that you need emotional support, right? So with the Eight of Swords and the King of Cups, the Ace of Swords and the Three of Cups, I feel like that's why you're being more open, like emotionally, you know, maybe sharing your feelings more with people. This is a change for you, and this has been like kind of part of your journey, right? We as Sagittarians, we don't really like to share our feelings. We don't. But I feel like you may be doing that, and it may be something really different for you. And it's basically because you don't want to, like with the Eight of Swords and the King of Cups, right? You don't want to block your heart anymore. And you don't want to stop. Like, you're starting to realize that maybe in some ways, this has to do with letting people in, letting people support you, you know, and so you're realizing, yeah, you know what? I do need emotional support, but how can I have that if I don't, like, if I don't exhibit my feelings, right? Because, you know, Cancers, like, they don't keep their feelings to themselves. They don't. It's out there, and, you know, it's interesting because I feel like you want emotional support, you know, but yet you don't want to ask for it. And it's really interesting because we as Sagittarians, we always want to help people, but you know, vulnerability helps people too. And it's just not something that we are so easy with, right? But this is kind of turning a new leaf for you, Sagittarius. You know, it's like saying, yeah, you know what? I do need support. Here's how I feel, and I do need your support. You know, and in turn, it's like removing a blockage for you, regulating your emotions. You know, because there's emotional intelligence with the King of Cups. You know, and if this is about a person for you, which it could be, the King and Queen of Cups is a couple. You could be, especially if you have them blocked, you could be opening up the channel for communication. But, you know, I digress. It just feels like there's so much here about new things. And I feel like you want new things. And it kind of, the feelings, you just get to feeling really positive about new beginnings. You know, and about taking more chances. You know, and as far as purifying, cleansing your energy, King of Wands, Page of Wands, and the Devil. It's just really doing different things, Sag, doing things differently. Honestly, you know, the Devil is not just, you know, those are the things that we're chained to. It's like, if you're doing certain things the same way all the time, that can be devil energy too. You know, you could be breaking addictions for sure. You know, and addictions could be anything, right? But it's you taking action and really moving on things. Like the Page of Wands is is impulsive and a seeker of adventure. They aren't afraid of the new road. And so I just kind of feel like that would really help cleanse your energy, is to kind of do things a little differently. Don't do things the same way or the same way you have done them. You know, if you have bad habits, you might want to tackle them. I know I do. We all do, right? So the Page of Swords is on the bottom with the Seven of Wands, the Emperor, and the Hangman. You might be speaking your mind with somebody. Standing your ground and speaking your truth. And maybe saying some things you haven't said that's been on your mind. It could be, Sag. Here's the Knight of Swords for Ace of Pentacles. Okay. Eight of Pentacles. Here's you, Sag, telling people what you need. Go, Sag. Go, Sag. I'm telling you. This is beautiful. And I feel like you're going to be expressing your feelings a whole lot more. You know, and yay. It takes practice. You know, and don't be afraid to ask people for support, you know. It's like, how about you're here for me? How about that? You know, how about that? So, let's see. Now, let's get your reminder, Sag. And a message from Spirit. It's like I was just drawn to so many cards. It's like, which one? So what does Spirit want to tell you for this new moon? Your spirit guide, your ancestors. Jeez. They're not shuffling easy, that's for sure. What's a message for Sag? Soul power, Sag. You're a soul that comes with a body, not a body that comes with a soul. Your soul is your true essence, and you have unlimited supply of soul power at your command whenever you need it. Go with the soul. Do what makes your soul feel good, Sag. So let's see what you need to be reminded of. What is a reminder that Sagittarius needs? A reminder that Sagittarius needs. Let's see. Sagittarius. Sagittarius. Oh, I guess you need a couple. Fierce serenity. Okay. That's like protect your peace at all costs, right? Be fierce about it. It's interesting because it's Leo too. The edge of evolution feels messy. Okay. Move beyond intention to belief. Well, that's good for the new moon. That's about change, and it's about like what changes can you make to attract more peace in your life. You know, fighting for peace, right? It might get messy. It might, you know, and just believe that it's possible. So if it was possible, if the answer is yes, you know, what would you fight for, Sag? Would you fight for your peace? Even if it got a little rough. Maybe you already have, and maybe it's a reminder to you, you know? Just saying. Just saying. Okay, Sagittarius. I hope this really helps you, and I'll talk to you soon. Toodles.